2 years. Here's how it sounded on Alabama radio.
He throws into the end zone. It's caught. It's caught.
Wow.
By Isaiah Bond. Caught by Isaiah Bond in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That is a play that we actually work on. And I must admit that I think you have to be a little lucky for it to work, but I'll take it.
Hello, and welcome, folks, to another episode of Real Talk with Kingsley Ogwudire. And what a weekend of sports it was. My goodness. As we dive into the deep heart of the game, I'm your host, Kingsley Ogwudire, your boy, your do-it-all. Basically, this episode is jam-packed, y'all. So I am thrilled about the weekend. So it's been a lot of drama. Of course, it's real talk. So just stay tuned right here because we have Alabama's last-minute stunner. Last minute, I'm talking about last seconds, I should say. My goodness. So let's kick this off with a bang, y'all. Alabama pulled off a stunning last-minute victory against Auburn. A 31-yard touchdown in the final minute turned the tables. Jalen Milroe, oh my goodness, take a bow, Jalen. Take a bow. The Crimson Tide keeps their college football playoffs hopes alive in spectacular fashion. When I say spectacular, man, take a look. If you haven't seen it, man, this game had everything, the highs, the lows, and the game-winning throw. This kid must have ice in his vein. What a way to keep the fans on the edge of their seats. But hey, that's college football, y'all. That's college football. So this is one of the two games that we're highlighting, and man, Roll Tide. This sets up the table for you know what was coming next. You know what's coming next? Georgia, Bama once again. Man, that should be like the national championship, but no, this year there's way too many teams to just put it to those two teams to be the end all. Georgia is coming. And is Bama ready? That's the next question. But as they celebrate this weekend, hats off to the Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide as you handled your business. Even at the last minute, last second, Jalen Milroe, your name definitely needs to go in the Heisman race if it's not already there. Let's make sure that young man gets his proper dues. Because that was a fact. I think that's the best throw. They said the analytics were 0.1% chance of winning that game or completing that throw, and you managed to get that done. So kudos to you, young man. Kudos. Now the other game. In fact, it's called the game. Michigan stands tall with a 30-24 win, and it wasn't a walk in the park. Every time Ohio State applied pressure, Michigan responded immediately. The absence of Coach Harbaugh didn't seem to bother Michigan. They navigated the game strategically, and J.J. McCarthy's play was a sight to behold. This win sets up a fascinating clash in the Big Ten title game. Every game has its defining moment. That turning moment, this was Michigan and Ohio State's clash. It was the sequence late in the third quarter when J.J. McCarthy's plays and Blake Corum's touchdown. And that was the moment that defined the game, at least in my eyes. It's these moments that make college football so special. The resilience shown by Michigan, especially after Ohio State tied the game, it speaks volume about their character and their team. Man. So that sets up a championship clash against a very tough Iowa team. Who will come out on top? Will Michigan keep their championship hopes alive? We'll find out. The good news for them is Jim Harbaugh will be back on the sidelines. Well, let's see how this goes, because this college football run has been short of spectacular. I thoroughly enjoyed this weekend. There were a lot of great, great games. I wish I can touch on all of the games, but man, I just wanted to capture these two major, major games and rivalries.
Fleming is able to get a few steps in before getting the ball punch free. It's a completed pass. Fumble recovered by Ohio State. Big break for the Buckeyes at that point, but McCord gets pressured. Looking for Harrison, but he is picked off by Rod Moore. What a game for Moore. 2 crucial picks for him. Michigan fired up. Harrison Jr. can't believe it. Sharon Moore and the Wolverines win 30-24.
The big thing he said to me was, he loved me and do me. And I told him the same thing. I love him, and we got his back. So players will run through a wall for him, so with the coaches. So we were just prepared to go win this game for him.
54% chance to make the playoff. Speaking of that loss, here's the head coach of the Buckeyes, Ryan Day.
I try to keep, what we talk about in the locker room to ourselves, but we're all disappointed. We know that what this game means to so many people, and so to come up short is certainly crushing, not only just because you invest your whole year in it. We know at Ohio State what this game means, and so there's a locker room in there that's devastated, and it wasn't a lack of effort, but again, we didn't win the rushing yards, we didn't win the turnover battle, so you're not going to win the game.
And hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.